and that has various reasons on why that is.
I have my theories.
What's your theory?
I think there's 3 reasons why a man will not be ready to commit. One is when he doesn't know God, whatever that looks like for him. He doesn't have a purpose or a plan, and know himself. And really himself goes with God. He doesn't have a purpose. He doesn't know his purpose. He's not in his purpose. And 3, he doesn't feel good in his bank account. And I feel like until you have those 3 things, a man will never be ready to commit because he's always going to be feeling lack or always going to need a sense of validation. And if you take one away, like let's say a man that really feels like he should be earning, 6 figures and he makes 50,000. And it's not even about the dollar amount. It's what you deem as successful, right? If he's not there, he's always going to be operating from, that he's good. She's going to want that guy instead of me because he doesn't feel like he's in the right place yet.
Right.
Or if he doesn't know who he is, now he's looking for, what's the world telling me? Who am I actually? Right? Or if you don't know God, I feel like you have no integrity point. That's my personal opinion. And then if you don't know your purpose, like why am I here? A man needs to achieve. A man needs to be a leader. A man needs to be blazing trails. That's what men do. Y'all till the field. You do the work. You get it done, right? And I feel like we as women are the ones that shape the direction. Because if you're just head down, working, you might be going straight to the end of a cliff, right? Whereas a feminine woman that comes into the equation, she comes and she takes you and she makes sure that now we're tilling it this way. And you're still getting what you need. And I think that's the beautiful essence of yin and yang. And I think that you need that.
Right.
So I'm going to ask you this question. I'm going to be asking this question a lot.
But Paul, before you ask me this next question, does a man need all 3 of those things or just pieces of them?
I think he needs all 3 of them.
What if he's an atheist, though?
Then, for me, that man doesn't have integrity.
Yeah. Really? Just no integrity?
An atheist?
Because
how?
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. I feel like, for me, I'm not a cheater, right? I've never cheated in my life. And it's not because I'm the most incredible woman. I'm the most disciplined woman.
You think you better than that?
Yeah, you feel me? I might not have gave in. I wasn't weak. I didn't fall under pressure.
Yeah, high horse looking down on this in Cheaterville.
I'm just saying, I've never been to Cheaterville.
Okay.
No, I never visited. I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. But it has nothing to do with the man that I'm with. It has everything to do with my integrity point with God.
Right.
I don't want to disappoint God that way.
Yeah.
I don't want to disappoint myself that way. Nothing to do with my man. My man could be, treating me crazy. Not too crazy now, but my version of crazy. He could be upset all the time. He could be grumpy all the time. And I'm still not going anywhere. That's not how I operate. So I feel like if you don't know God, your human flesh will fail you every time. That's what it means to be a human. We're flawed.
Yeah.
But that spiritual self, that connected to source point, that's more unwavering. There are some things for me that just aren't on the table.
Yeah.
It's just not on the table. Cheating's not on the table. It's not because I'm great. It's because God is great.
Yeah.
I'm going to say exotic dancing, not on the table.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
I wouldn't do it.
Oh, gotcha.
I wouldn't do it. It's not on the table for me.
Yeah.
Anything that makes me have to shift my ethics and morals,
right,
it's not on the table for me. Not because I'm great, but because God is great.
Right.
Because I don't want to disappoint God in that way.
Yeah.
And so if you're an atheist, you could be the strongest, dopest, most successful person. And if the wrong temptation comes, you'll falter.
That happens all the time with God-fearing people, though.
They don't. I got a question for a lot of God-fearing people.
Big wavering on the
No,
God
I
tip.
feel like some people say they're God-fearing, but they're not really.
But that's, you know what I'm saying? For me, I feel like you can't just write off an atheist because they don't believe in God, because they could stand on their integrity point within themselves.
Maybe.
How they treat people, the energy. They could believe in karma. They could believe in things that could, if I'm out here being rude or I'm out here being shady, that could come back to me. They can live in that, in that truth, as opposed to believing in
God truth,
an entity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like,
But to not believe in nothing?
Well, I believe in God, but I don't automatically write somebody off as opposed to like, oh, since they don't believe in God, they'll do anything.
Kinda.
Nah.
I got
especially knowing that people that do believe in God, what I've seen them do, what I've seen them struggle with, what I've seen them repeatedly do, it's like.
But you know what my challenge is for that? I feel like the same way that people are God-fearing people,